the bass player and computer programmer and partner of Colin Angus in the Shamen, died, sadly, on May the 23rd, which is a week last Thursday, in Gomera, the island of Gomera near Tenerife, in a swimming accident. The Shamen were actually down in the island making a video for the re-release of Pro Gen, and the guys decided to stay on for a few days with their girlfriends for a bit of a holiday. Apparently Will was swimming with his girlfriend when he drowned. We don't actually know the details. Here are the Shamen.
I think this is the most interesting thing. Years and years of heavenly bliss. Strange excursions in time.
When I got 86, there was 4 of us, and it was quite, as I say, guitar-based, 60s inspired, psychedelic in song and stuff we've done. Even in the early lineup, we still used a lot of technology at that time. We were well acquainted with sequencers and did a lot of stuff with sampling drums and stuff. And then we began to notice that the real exciting changes in music were actually happening in the dance realm, or in hip hop and rap stuff we were listening to at that time. And so the evolution of the band in the dance direction began from that point, from Christopher Mayhew Says through Nature of a Girl, Jesus Loves America, getting more and more rhythm and technology based, less emphasis on the guitars.
We are reaching tens of millions of people every day. Awareness to the masses. Wave and satellites and computer printout page. There's a brand new breed of Pharisee for the electronic age.
Well, we remained a 4-piece even up until Jesus Loves America, but shortly after that, myself and Willie decided to move to London and get involved in the sort of the growing acid scene. That was in the summer of '88. We came down, and that was when the sort of the split occurred. And the other 2 guys, that was as far as they wanted to go. They weren't really into the house sounds at all. So Willie and I moved down here, got involved in the club scene, decided we wanted to make music that was like that.
And being poor, make money, succeed.
Over $1 billion voluntarily contributed to conservative religious leaders.
God made the diamonds for his people.
The stuff that we were listening to was all hip hop, rap, all new sound stuff, dub reggae, heavy dub reggae stuff, and it was both the excitement of that plus the comparison between going to to clubs and going to big raves where people were utilising all kinds of lighting technology and stuff, and people were coming up and doing live shows with sequencers and samplers, and there was a whole sort of new field of excitement lying there, and we were being constrained on the rock side basically because we had to play rock style gigs, i.e. turn up, you had a support band, the band go on, 11 o'clock or something like that, play for an hour, gig over, everybody goes home. So it was really to sort of escape that setup, plus responding to what we saw as being the happening musical developments at the time as well, that sort of led us up that way.
He's not the one and only love we've ever loved. And a fragile heart is scarcely made of stone. So it's strange she claims she's happy, as I promised her the earth, when of course she knows exactly what it's worth. No, I can't explain her. I never want to change her. She plays the strangest game, but she aims to lose, and that's why I love her. She plays the strangest game, but she aims to lose, and that's why I love her.
We see around about is a whole bunch of other people who would be referred to as bands, people like Renegade Soundwave or The Beloved or people like that, and they work in the same way as we do.
She came up to me and she said, catch you later, baby, I've got a split.
We've got a different emphasis. We still pick up our guitars when we play live. We still use guitars in our recordings. But whether we would actually posit ourselves alongside a rock band who are maybe even getting remixes done or something, we would sort of distinguish ourselves from that side. But I don't know what category that actually takes you into.
Biting my nails, biting my nails, the sound system plays a renegade tune. A pretty woman and a big full moon. A handsome man, look, a diamond ring. How he wishes he had that thing.
I still like to write songs
Yeah.
and do lyrics. We do occasionally play guitar and bass and conventional things like that on a track as well.
Neither, I don't think either the song basis for doing tracks nor the use of guitars is necessarily got to be put in another bracket. I mean, it depends how you use a guitar, how you use a bass. When we do studio recordings, we often lay down tracks of guitar, and then we spend lots of time working out ways of making them sound like keyboards, because it's a better rhythm instrument than a keyboard. It can give another flavour to the parts and stuff like that. So there's nothing sort of outmoded about these things. It's more the way that they're used and the way that in the live context the music is presented.
What Synergy consists of is like 4 or 5 hour complete club stroke rave experience featuring we've got 2 DJs that we take on the road with us, DJ Sticker, DJ Morris as the Irresistible Force, does stuff with decks and live sampling and sequencing on his own tracks. We do sound system spots, special dance pieces that we've written just for Synergy and stuff as well. Plus we do a band set, plus we've got local guest DJs and artists, plus we've got a light show, take all the sunflowers, laser projections. What else? Oh yeah, loads of lovely pictorial banners that we take and deck out each venue that we go to. So it's like, I say, transform the place into a club rave for the night.
You give me form and substance.
whole thing has sort of grown from our initial idea of how do we get out of this rock and roll bind sort of thing. Basically, we were going to all these raves and clubs and stuff and having a good time there and doing our gigs and not having a good time and saying, what's the problem? So it's kind of like the Synergy thing was basically like a marriage between loads of things that we saw going on the rave side. That is getting lots of good lighting technology, get a good setting, get a good atmosphere in the place. Look at the thing as a whole evening, not as a lead up to the appearance of the band. It's really dull, the whole audience sort of standing watching the stage and trying to get as close as they can so that nobody who's in that area can dance.
Yeah.
Synergy gigs are much better because people just sort of carry on dancing and sort of groups of people pay attention to the band when they think it's appropriate or when our light show gets better than the one that's happening on the dance floor. But basically it's an attempt to bring that element in but not make it disruptive over the sort of atmosphere that's been building up over the night. It's got to be a continuation of that. And it's worked basically everywhere we've taken it. And it's been much more satisfactory to us as well, because we can have a good time at gigs then. What we want to try and do is develop the thing along the lines of how do you make a better atmosphere in a place, how can you help create the vibe in the place that makes the whole evening stand out for people. The obvious thing you've got to guard against is getting like Queen or Pink Floyd or something like that, where it just becomes a mega show, but where's the substance, where's the exchange? And the thing at Synergy is we look for essentially an exchange between the dance floor, the people that are at the gigs, and the people who are doing the music. The better time the people on the floor have, the better the music will be. Single came out on Monday, and we'll be doing a few sound systems around town, down at the Fridge and up in Birmingham, going across to Ibiza to do something there, going to Berlin, All to do sort of 20-minute sets, sort of sound system type sets. And then we'll come back, and following the release of the album, we'll be going on tour. We'll take Synergy on the road for about 2.5 weeks, doing about 16 dates, I think it is just now. And that should be good. We're getting well set up for that already.